In reality, our lives are usually so rushed, we miss the little moments that make us stop and smile. Maybe you are a new parent, working a full-time job and coming home to a house filled with chaos. But your baby just took their first step. Did you miss the moment because the demands of life outside of the home? Perhaps your child spoke their first word or the first tooth appeared. Did you even notice they are now all grown up? Where did the time go? Hey y'all, I'm Susan at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. This is Homestead Happenings, episode 42. The background video today is me doing a little bit of chores out at Tennessee Elmina's kitchen, and you're going to see me doing a little sewing project. So grab you something cold to drink and find your favorite comfy chair. We can miss so many of life's moments in the rushed society that we live in. The constant sounds from TV, radio, and street noise sometimes drown out the important milestones in our child's life. But it also creates a feeling that there's never enough time in the day. If you're like me, you have a long to-do list, projects that need tending to, and things put on hold for way too long. It causes stress. Now let's slow down and maybe just look at a 1-week block of our precious time. Let's bring it down to one day and reclaim a slower lifestyle. Last week we talked about getting back into the seasonal rhythm of life. Today we are breaking it down one day at a time. Now your day and week will certainly be different than mine. I acknowledge the hustle culture of society, social media, homesteading versus the reality of daily, quiet routine, repetitive tasks that actually keeps our homesteads running. On screen, you see just a single snippet of a day in the life of a homesteader. On my channel, I share real-life skills, but behind the scenes, the reality can be quite different. The morning ritual in our homestead usually starts around 4:30 a.m. when hubby gets up to start his day. I'm usually trying to sleep in a little longer, mainly because of health and aging, but sometimes I do get up at 4:30 with him. He usually will get dressed and leave to have breakfast on his way to work. By now I'm awake, but I just can't get motivated and have to wait for the fur babies to settle in to try to nap until the alarm goes off at 6 a.m. Once I'm up and dressed, it's outdoor chicken duty, picking vegetables from the garden, and opening up Tennessee Elmina's kitchen for the day, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance as I unfurl our American flag, a devotional straight from Scripture and a time of prayer. Then I open up the latest homestead book I'm reading and take a few notes. I spend a good hour in the morning on my spiritual well-being and my educational materials, slowing down my morning. I also water my plants by the little outdoor kitchen, sweep and mop if needed, and just enjoy a peaceful morning on the porch, listening to the birds and watching the activities of our flocks. By now, I've fed, watered, and collected eggs and something from the garden. It's time to head inside. I usually assess what needs to get done in the house, my YouTube video schedule plans, and then I make my fiber and protein shake. So now I'm getting into breakfast. While enjoying that, I'm busy writing down the day's plans or loading the washer with another load of laundry. Monday's our laundry day. Catching up on the weekend laundry pile. Clothes can be a source of clutter. Often lately, it may be Tuesday or Wednesday before all the laundry gets put away. Monday or Tuesday is butter making day. It's a chore I enjoy. Removing the cream off the milk and churning and washing the butter. I can do laundry between chores, but butter needs my full attention. I get my playlist running for the day, and in the background, I'm usually turning the sound to the lowest setting because I like a peaceful, quiet house to work in. Usually, if I'm filming, I like to do it early in the day when I have the most energy and the most focus. Sometimes it's just writing it all out. My plans for my live stream or for a podcast. Creating a quality video isn't just a 10 to 15 minute deal and you're done. It may take hours from start to finish. Yes, YouTubers know it takes time to put out a quality video. There's the editing, the piecing together segments in creating a video, and then the upload with titles, a description, pinned comments, and tags. There's a lot of off-screen work that goes into being a content creator. I use my real life on and off the camera, and all the ideas are mine. So when the video flops or it doesn't get the views, the watch hours, it can be very disheartening, but I feel led to continue to try. I'd like to take a moment and just thank everyone that does watch my videos from the beginning to the end, including the commercials. Your time is precious to me, and I really do appreciate that. On days that I don't video, it turns to the homestead life. Our life can be quite busy, but I'm not as fast as I once was, and I don't have the energy level of a 20-year-old anymore. Lunch is usually something simple, maybe some fruit and cheese or nuts. I'm really not a big eater, although I look like I am. My focus turns to preparing a homemade, from-scratch supper. Usually on Tuesday, I do sourdough bread and I get it started, then slow-proof it overnight and bake it the next day. The homestead kitchen is always buzzing with activities. As many of you know, food preservation is the number one chore for me, and I take pride in what I do in my kitchen and garden. It has to be processed and provided. Getting jars from the canner to the pantry shelf means allowing the jars to rest overnight, removing bands, testing the seals, and labeling the jars. And finally, it goes into the pantry shelves. From the garden to the canner to our consuming the processed foods, there's a slow, intentional rhythm. Tuesday is a laundry day for bedding and blankets. Sometimes it's moved to Thursday depending on my week's schedule. During the week, there are floors to be swept and mopped, constant clutter such as bills and mailers to deal with, and very little time for rest. On Friday, it's laundry day again, and I get all my dirty clothes washed and dried and hopefully put away for the weekend. Every day, the animals need fed and watered. Inside, dogs need to be let out. By supper time, I'm pretty much spent all of my energy for the day. Once supper is done, it's dishes and putting the leftovers away. During the summer months, the garden gets watered about 7 p.m. The chickens go up at dark, and I'm heading to the shower. We both usually fall asleep watching a show, and by 10 p.m. we are in bed. The weekends are busy too. We need to feed our flocks and our inside pets. We visit the Amish and buy our fresh produce and milk. We may go buy organic meats, and we fill our freezer again. Saturdays and Sundays, I usually get my main meals while we're out, and then supper is cooked at home. Sunday is our day of rest. It's church, then home, and into the recliner. I really need that nap after church. Sunday night, I might be getting a jump on Monday's laundry or working in the garden. It's a full week, as you can see, but what makes it work is that I take my time and focus on each task, stopping when I need a break and stopping to smell the roses. Instead of rushing through my day, I take pleasure in seeing the fruit of my labor. While we use the modern appliances to get the laundry done or the dishwasher loaded and unloaded, I can use my time wisely. YouTube takes time. For me to create and edit and upload a video, I have to time block to make sure that these videos are uploaded to the best of my ability. There's no sound crew, director, or paid editors. It's all done by me. When I say that evenings and weekends are hubby's time, it's because I value him and our marriage. YouTube can be overwhelming and consume all my time if I let it, so devices all get turned off when hubby comes home. I haven't shared everything that happens in a homestead in a week, but I think you get the idea. When hubby comes home, he still has chores to get done too. We share the responsibility of yardbird duties, and he manages the yard work and helps with the garden also. So clutter builds up, and it has to be dealt with. This is normal for most households. Being a farm wife, I can truly say I work hard and I rest well. We exchanged business of city life for the slower country life. Our lives are filled with real work and a rigid schedule, but it's slower paced. It brings contentment and peace. Let me know in comments, what's the one thing you miss out on those milestone moments working a full-time job? What is the one thing you plan on accomplishing this week? Ecclesiastes 3:1 out of the King James Version says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven." Our schedule is Monday and Friday full-form videos, Wednesday podcast. All drop at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time unless I let you know on the Community tab post. Third Monday, live is at 11 a.m. I drop interactive videos, shorts, and Community tab posts, and a lot of times those shorts and Community tab posts are things that I didn't put into the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you, friends, for watching full episodes and all the ads. Thank you for the commenting, the sharing, and the hyping. The truth is that the everyday rhythm can be repetitive and boring to some. But for me, it's a day filled with activity that just puts food on our shelves and a sense of pride in seeing all my hard labor lined up on the pantry shelves. In my slower pace, I find that I'm achieving a lot more. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu. Here's some lessons I learned as a young mom. It's okay to do your household work at night after the kids are in bed. It's okay that the house isn't always guest ready. You live there, right? Kids are only young for a season. Prioritize your time spent with them so that you don't miss those important milestones in their growth and development. Play along with them. Create memories like tea parties, sleepovers, and campouts. You don't have to spend money to make memories. Just be present. Make nights and weekends family time. Take naps when your kids do. Slow down and enjoy the moments of a quiet peace that comes at the end of the day. Sleep well and recharge yourself. Not every moment needs to be busy. Take breaks. Slow down. Make everyday tasks feel like you're doing your very best for yourself and your family. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Enjoy the rhythm of the mundane weekly chores. Make it a game or play music to get you through it. Rest. Pick a day and rest. Ours is Sunday. Whether you're a housewife, a mother, a sister, a daughter, and you do housework on a farm, it is all being done as unto the Lord. This is your ministry. Family is important. What you do is important. Don't let society tell you different. It is very, very important what we do as ladies. And men, you have a role too, and everything that we are to do should be done for the Lord. So this is my ministry in my home. Don't worry when you don't get it all done in the day that you planned on. Tomorrow will be here, and you can work on it then. Just adjust your schedule as needed. Sometimes we get too rigid in our schedule and we forget about the little things in life, and I just wanted to remind y'all that we need those little moments in life to slow down, to reflect, and to enjoy. Two things that I do is I start my day in prayer and I end my day in prayer. And I find that that really does relieve my mind of a lot of issues, and I really do sleep so much better knowing that I've worked hard and I've done the best that I could for the day that I had. We're only given this day once, so make the best of it. You know, it's okay when you need a day where you just rest and relax, or maybe you need a little mini vacation. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to take the kids to the park instead of doing laundry. It's okay to do so many things that we need to do with our children so that they will have the best upbringing possible. But you know, we are their best teachers. So when we work hard and we do our chores throughout the day, whether we work in silence or we dance in our socks while we're sweeping and mopping the floor, our children are absorbing everything that we do. So remember that they are absorbing everything that we do. So put down the cell phones, put down the video games, turn off the TV, turn off the radio, and maybe read a book to your child or go outside and play with them. Just make it so important that they are included in everything that we do, including giving them little chores throughout the day. I remember my mom handing me a dust cloth at a very young age just to dust the tables in our living room. Later on, she trusted me to clean the windows on our front door. And eventually, she taught me how to wash dishes, to sew, and, do general housework. Saturdays was always the day that we did all of our major house cleaning. But today, I try to get everything done on a Friday so that I can spend time with my husband for the entire weekend and let it go until Monday. Thank you for coming along for another episode of Homestead Happenings. Hey, what are your plans for our nation's 250th birthday? I would love to hear about your special moments with family in the comments. I'm going to allow this to continue on with a little music at the end. Be blessed and a blessing. Here's some content I think you might like. Thank you for visiting our homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hype, and share to help our small channel grow. See you next time for more simple living, frugal tips, and farmyard fun.